western polar winds. These winds meet in both the hemisphere between 65-degree latitude from the pole. The, these winds flow from the polar high pressure belt to the subpolar low pressure belt. Direction of these winds was greatly due to the condition of coriolis force and appear to be becoming from the east in the therefore these winds are also called the easterly winds. These are the dry winds whose temperature is extremely low, and due to this the cold waves reaches the middle latitude. These the way are believed to be the response for the phenomena, and they include cyclones and generally found and causes any rainfall. Okay, and this is a low high polar high pressure belt and the subpolar pressure belt, and this is 16-degree westerlies, trade winds, westerlies, and this is ITCZ is the this is the line what is the elongate frequency. There are three dimension calculation of a parametric wind. Hardly cell. Okay, Hardly cells, which is the three-dimensional circulation of air, and which is found in the both hemisphere, and between the 0 degree to 30 to 35 latitude. Hardly cells is formed, and due to the trade and counter trade winds and completely affects the diameter here. Okay, now what is this? Feral cells. It is the three-dimensional circulation of the winds found in the polar region between the polar high pressure belt and the subpolar low pressure belt. Okay, polar pressure cell plays an important role in the formation of temperate zone. Okay, now next, and this is the seasonal winds. Okay, what is the seasonal winds? Monsoon winds and the breeze winds and the mountain and the breezes. So secondary winds. Before this we are reading the primary by the thermodynamic changes in the primary winds in this winds in the direction in a time interval. It's mainly classified into three categories: monsoon winds, land breeze, and the sea breeze, mountain and the valley breeze. Monsoon winds. Okay, now this is of the India. Little map is the northern side, that is the monsoon from 1 December to 1 June, and this is the south of the monsoon region of the India. This is a smaller diagram is there for understanding this of 1 June to 3 this of the November. Okay, now sea breeze and the land breeze. So this is your whatever high bombing, it shows from here the high pressure belt, and the day the sea breeze is from high pressure to low pressure in night. Okay, this is of day and this is of night. Okay, now land breeze, sea breeze and the land breeze description. Due to the excessive heating of the continent during the day, the wind that heat up and the size of those the ocean do not heat up fast due to the which there is a subsidence of the wind. Can you understand that many times the water is not as a result low pressure building upon the continent during the day, the winds heat up and rise upward, whereas the ocean do not heat up as fast, due to the which there is a subsidence of the wind. As a result, low pressure built upon the continent while high pressure built up on the ocean. Therefore, the wind starts moving from the ocean to the continent in which it is called sea breeze, mountain breeze. Okay. During the day, the mountain heat quickly and the wind starts rising up to the due to this low pressure is generally generated due to high pressure occurs in the valley because the valley does not heat up and the wind will flow from the valley which is called valley breeze. Okay. Highly zone. So local wind. There are two types of local winds, hot and cold winds. Some general characteristics of the local wind come in the central season caused by the local causes affect a very little area. It is the tertiary wind. It occurs the particular place on the particular time. Okay. After that, now it is developed due to the thermal dynamic changes, that is the local wind, hot and the China, fauna and in the cold. Okay. And Chinook, North American. Okay. So found on the slope of the Rocky Mountain on the western part of North America. This warm winds melt the some of the snow of the rock mountain and make the Australian snow free. For this reason, it is beneficial for the livestock runners. This is the west origin. Okay, and this is a mountain where the winds blow, but it does not passes. It returns to the continent. Okay, now for the uh, fauna. It also has a warm wind similarly to the cheetah but blows on the slope of the Alps mountains of Europe. Horticulture is valuable for the farms but adversely affects tourism Switzerland. Okay. Shiroka. These are the hot sandy winds and blow from the Sahara Desert in Africa and bring rain to Italy in Europe because it receives water vapor from the Mediterranean Sea and flow through through the desert, and it causes red rain in Italy which is uh, called blood rain. These winds are known by the many names: X Qasims in Egypt, Saint Simons in Arabia, um, Ghibli in the Libya, etc. But it rains blood only Italy because sandy soil in the red is color and the rain season. Harmonium. It is very important topic. Okay, this is a very important topic. So please read this. These are the hot and dry winds blowing from the west in the eastern part of the Africa. They are also called doctor winds, and this types of winds is known as a brick fetch in Victoria and Australia and northwestern in the New Zealand, while bulk road in the America. Zoo. And there are hot winds blowing in the northern plain of India subcontinental, especially in the April and the May. This is mystical. Okay, cold and dry, cold winds, like cold and dry winds blowing in the France, known snow storming in the France, mainly in form river flows in the valley and the beach. Okay, Bora in Italy, cold wind blowing on the slope of the mountain, and like the mystical winds, blizzards, snow winds blowing in the Canada. Okay, and America, Siberia in the north and the south pole region. In the absence of any mountain barrier, it flow into the southern part of America, and red reduces the temperature to below 0 degree. Okay, after that, which winds are the jet stream. Okay, winds are completed. Now jet stream. In jet stream, this is a small region, high pressure belt, low pressure belt, and pyrolysis. And during this is the map, and jet stream refers to the very high pressure in the circulation of the westerlies winds pressure in the tropical coast. The jet stream is a fast